Hello, everyone. Uh,
Hey,
I am excited to finally talk about Earth One. Now,
same here.
we've been going back and forth about doing this video for a long time, but
hmm
we decided like I had a lot of fun doing my source material video with Joe, and it was great, and it ended up being like an hour long, but then I had to edit. and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just, we're gonna do this live. It makes it so much easier. So let's check out the chat. Hello, Black Phoenix. Hello, Hooded Justice. You are at work. I don't know if we'll be there. Well, thank you for stopping by anyway. Hello, good morning, Hominus. Good morning, Raymond. Oh yeah. Good morning, Robert. I guess I should ask, how are you? I'm so rude.
It's all right. It's all right. I am fine. I am completely fine. I'm so glad we can finally get around to doing this.
Hey, hello, Monsterverse. It's a great idea. I love reading comics and prepare for a movie or show. That is just too many comics for this. So I know, and you know what? I did Batman Ego with Joe Corallo. That was really good morning in Fantasy I Die. That one was really fun. Joe's a really smart guy. He knows.
hmm
He's like a Wikipedia and as a person for
Oh
comics.
yeah. Oh, there's many creators like that. He's one of them.
And then I am still going to do Earth One, and I believe I'm doing that with a Nerdy Girl Create.
Earth One. We're doing Earth One.
I mean year one. I do that all the time.
Yeah. One of the times we talked beforehand, you asked me, "Are you ready for year one?" I'm like, sure. And they're like, "I mean Earth One."
I do that all the time. But I think I'm going to do that with Nerdy Girl Creates. I hope. Hello, good morning, Karen. And then Hooded Justice and I are doing oh my god. I forget the Darwin Cook era of Catwoman where it started with Election Night.
Yeah. Yep.
So that should be fun. And then I want to do also, and all of this has to happen in like 5 weeks. I might try to squeeze in When in Rome. That one's so fun.
Ooh, that is a good one.
And that kind of leads into the Falcone being the either Selena's dad or not.
Right.
And I might get to that. I don't know. I was gonna plan on doing them every 2 weeks, and then I realized, yeah, I'm gonna have to do them weekly at this point. But that's all right. Maybe we'll just do it. Good morning, Bianca. Maybe we'll just do it on Thursdays or something until then. But anyways, I'm waking and baking again. That is the best way to wake up, Karen. The best way to wake up. Bianca, I love her. Good morning on both channels to you also.
And a super chat.
Wow, thank you. In Fantasy I Die. I'm having trouble making my microphone work so I can record any videos. Any chance I can reach out to you all stream for advice? My About Me section is my email. It's just nnewsstand at
And my voice is cool. Really?
How do I make that's so nice?
Oh, I appreciate it, but yeah, my voice is cool.
The thing about mics is that is what I always had. But thank you for the super chat. But in fantasy, when I've had the most trouble with mics, like doing background videos, you can always make a little you can record your screen, you can record yourself talking, you can have a avatar like I do, there's a bunch of different things. You can put trailers, you can do that. But audio is so important. And I've gone from using the audio and just recording myself on my phone to getting a lapel mic, and now I have a Blue Yeti X, and I still have trouble with it. And it's really hard, but yeah, absolutely. Good morning, cartoon. It is. Oh wait. In fact, I recommend Raymond. The Blue Snowball. In Monsterverse, that's a good one too. I had that one before this one, and it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as powerful as what I needed. Like, I need my voice. I just heard an echo.
Oh.
I need my mic to bring my voice down a little bit so I don't scream in your ear. So I had to kind of cancel it out with all the different settings, and that's why I really like this one. And it's lasted quite a while, so not bad at all. So people can forgive bad video, but not bad audio. There's nothing more true than that.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely. I've had some videos that where I had the background music up way too loud and I didn't realize till afterward, and wouldn't you know it, I felt, oh, came out fine. I ended up deleting my all my the videos, the stuff needed to make the video again, and it's like, crud, I'm stuck with it.
yeah, I messing with my audio right now.
Hey,
Audio
Soup.
good morning, Soup. Audio is for sure the most important. Like, I think the echo's good. I think the most entertaining thing, and there's a lot of times I watch YouTube videos, but I don't necessarily, or I listen, but I don't necessarily. What is going on?
Oh,
See what I mean?
yeah, I know. While you're talking, I'm not saying anything, but I'm seeing my mic level go up a little bit. I think I'm picking you up somehow.
Do you have the stream on?
No.
That's weird. I turned my direct monitoring down. Maybe that'll help.
Let me mute. Let me mute and see if anything happens. Just keep talking. Let me know if you hear it again.
Test. I think we're good.
All right, then, yeah, maybe. So yeah, I guess my mic is being a little sensitive and picking it up from the headphones.
That's so weird. Here, let me type this out for you in case you can't find it. But the most entertaining thing, like when it comes to listening or videos on YouTube, is there's a lot of times you can just treat them as podcasts. You can just listen if it's Perch or something like that, but sometimes it's amazing to me, like Comicstorian or Comics Breakdown can make a bad comic book almost seem interesting by their commentary on top of it. I really think they do a good job. So, you have to have the right voice, and unfortunately, I need a powerful microphone to tune mine down a little bit.
I hear you, and with mine, I gotta tune mine down because I am so loud. You've had to tune me down almost every time I'm on.
Oh, you're turned down already. I know.
Oh, I know. So anyway, so let's get to the topic at hand.
That's right. I'm still hearing an echo. What is going on? Let's see if I can play with this just for a second.
I don't know. I just turned down my own volume just to make sure it didn't happen. So I guess it's not my end.
Hello. Well, that sounds weird.
I just want to show off that I actually do have all 3 books. Why? Because I'll be showing images of the actual books for the sake of the show. So just want to make it clear, I do own them all, guys. I'm not just pirating.
I don't think anyone doubts that. Especially you can see your collection right in the background. Let me know if
yeah.
Do I sound like I have way high reverb or something?
No, not to me.
I think it's my
yes, I am a fan of the Court of Owls. Definitely one of the most original concepts to come out for Batman in quite a long time.
I think. Oh my goodness! I am so sorry. You
sound fine. You
sound
fine
on stream. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this mic also has like stereo input, audio input. I don't even know.
I think it might be something maybe on if your speaker or headphones or whatever might be showing an echo, but it's not coming out on the stream.
Oh, that works.
Are they supposed to reference the Court of Owls a little bit? Probably a little. I wouldn't be surprised.
What, the Batman?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
Sorry about that, Raymond. Don't mean to give you envy.
Every time I know. It's so crazy.
But yeah.
Are you sure you're not hearing an echo?
I'm sure. I'm positive.
All right, I believe you.
And if the
Somebody
chat
tell me if they do.
So yeah.
It's my direct monitoring, and I had to learn all this stuff like from YouTube videos. I swear, like I'm trying to figure out Audacity and being like,
oh boy, Audacity so good but so complicated. It's one of those cases where if you get the hang, once you get the hang of it, oh yeah, it is perfect. But until that point, yeah, you're struggling.
It works great though. It really does. I found 30-year-old comics the other day in my collection worth over. That is amazing.
Wow.
That is so cool. I hear an echo never every now and again. It's random. That's so weird to me. All right. She
Yeah,
had the
that.
objects.
Okay, but yeah.
It looks cute.
Batman Earth 1, the trilogy. The best Earth 1 series, period.
Now, do I sound weird?
Nope.
No weirdness. Like
No
I took my filtering off.
No weirdness as far as I can tell.
No echo.
I still don't hear an echo.
All right. Let's bring this up.
Right.
I'm surprised that the Gotham Secret Society is based on owls and not bats, right? I like it though.
Owls hunt bats.
Right.
So it makes sense.
Dr. Soup, if you're going through those, go to covrprice.com and it'll have you like the market price for what it is right now. I love that website. I use it way too often.
Well, for me, even though I have all these comic books, I have no intention on ever selling them. Ever.
Right. So let's bring this up.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy, I just remember when that cover was announced. I remember that. And just Alfred there with the shotgun. That's what everyone focused on, was the shotgun.
Well, that's because, he says you need guns. I mean, we'll get there, but Doctor Captain Frugal. I found an issue of NFL Super Pro in my comic collection the other day. That was it was at least worth 5 cents.
Yeah, NFL Super Pro is one of those books that's not fondly remembered.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not a
licensed comic. The only reason why the writer Fabian Nicieza did it was he got a whole 3 years, like a whole season's worth of NFL tickets.
Yeah, worth it. Yep. I mean, not for me, but for somebody that likes football.
Yep. But yeah.
Isn't there some like Super Bowl shit going on or something right now? I don't know either.
But again, what I like best about the Earth 1 trilogy is that in the end, now it's all over, it tells a complete story.
Yeah, it's amazing. And if you guys remember, just before we go into it too much, Earth 1 was kind of their answer for their ultimates, right? Like it was, good morning, Nick. It was where they took these superheroes, put them in now times, and made them more realistic.
Yep. Well,
and
yeah,
to a point. That's at least how it started off, right?
So and then this came out.
And then what?
The Teen Titans Earth 1 came out and just threw everything into a tizzy.
Yeah, and then even with Wonder Woman, that one was kind of, by the end, it was more of the idealized version that Marston wanted.
Yep.
So that's how it started, but that's not how it ended. And this book is phenomenal, and it's still always on the best chart sellers. Always.
For good reason. For good reason. I mean, here's what I say about this. This actually, and people like to say Nolan gave us a grounded, gritty, realistic Batman. To a degree, I think this did it even more so. I know, blasphemy.
No, I agree. This is definitely very similar in that sense. So it's Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, always going to be always going to be good, right?
Always.
So we start off
in the now, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to the problem with this is I have volume 1 up on my DC Infinite, but later Robert's going to control volume 2 and 3 because that's not on Infinite, so it's easier to show this on this version. So you know what, this initially here, this scene here where Batman goes running off because the guy has the lighter, right?
Yep.
And he goes running off against them, and you know what this reminded me of? And I love the eyes. I do. I really like how they didn't color them in. This reminded me of the scene in the Batman trailer. So we see Batman. He's going after this guy that's got his. We'll come to find out it was his parents' lighter or his dad's lighter. And he falls, right? And he tries to get him, and he falls.
I loved it how, though, every step of this, you keep on having these moments that feel like it's going to be Batman, and it gets subverted the very next page then. First you think like, oh, he's got this, and the grappling gun's got it. He's jumping at the guy. Oh, he missed.
And I think, you know that scene in the trailer where he's chasing Penguin in the
Mhm.
car,
Mhm.
and it blows up in his face. Like, I don't know, but it seems like that's gonna be his moment of oh fuckery, like this was. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah, because this is a Bruce. This is a Bruce, as we find out later, who didn't travel the world. He never left Gotham at
Yeah.
all.
yep,
He's not the perfect, weapon against crime. Oh, in this point here,
not yet.
something that Batman would have done, like they're like, "Help me, please," and he's just like,
Oh
"Nope."
yeah, I love that though. He gives I guess
Wait.
that's
Oh yeah, you
after.
missed the head with the money. Yeah, but he's
He
still
gives her
waiting up to
money,
stop and give money to this poor woman.
and I think that's sweet.
Hey, that's me on the trash.
Isn't there? Wait, how do I? Let me see how I.
Left and right maybe might do it.
There we go.
Ah.
Isn't there another book where it's almost the exact same scene, but he gives him a watch? What am I remembering that from?
I don't know.
I don't know. It could be crazy.
But
So
yeah, Raymond, he never left Gotham. We'll get to that.
Yep. And this is a flashback. Basically Thomas, and I don't know, maybe you can answer this. Is Thomas a doctor?
He's still a doctor, yes, but a
Okay.
doctor can still run for mayor.
Right, I understand that, but I was just making sure. I was confused.
Oh yeah,
like
because
that.
he's the one who helped Alfred with his leg.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. But
yeah,
I love this version of I'm not gonna lie, I love Alfred.
Oh yeah, this is one of the best Alfreds.
I love this version of Alfred. He's such a badass. Like, he's so good. So basically, Thomas has been running for mayor. He's getting death threat.
against Cobblepot.
Yes, and he needs security. So
he's asking his old war buddy.
Yep, and I love. It almost reminds me of Andy Serkis.
Does Martha look like Hillary a little? Does she look a little Hillary-like?
I don't think so.
A little. I mean, not entirely, but she does have that vibe of back when when Clinton was running for president and everything. Early Hillary, not current Hillary, early Hillary.
Maybe, but she just looks like every female politician to me. She looks more
True.
like who was that girl? That Republican girl that ran with I
know who you're talking about.
She talks funny.
I know.
She's got an accent, is what I mean. Sarah Palin, thank you.
Palin, yes, Palin.
I would say she looks more Palin-esque.
You're right. Well, except not as long hair.
Yeah.
But I just like this. As soon as Alfred's there, he's already ready to say, like, you should be doing this. And like Alfred, Bruce saying, come on, let's go to the movies. We do it every week. And Alfred saying, not this close to the election. Seems to go bad. But yeah, basically
he wants some normalcy for Bruce, though.
Exactly, and unfortunately, then Alfred just lets him have it by saying, like, this isn't normal, and then it just hurts Thomas's feelings.
Right.
But then here, Bruce is a brat. Bruce is the most brattiest Bruce. First, Jeff Johns made Billy Batson a brat. Now he's making Kid Bruce this insufferable brat who decides, power wins out. Yeah, he never actually saw the move. Oh no. But I said though, it's like he doesn't even see the movie. The power goes out. He's like, "Let's go across town." It's like, kid.
A lot of times I notice they either make Bruce like a brat or a pussy,
or pure innocence.
Yeah, it kind of goes in between. Like it's usually just those three little things. But yeah, he's a butt edier. He wants to leave.
Yeah,
he just fucking leaves. He just doesn't listen to his parents and he leaves. And of course, we know this scene.
Yep. Now it's not clear if this is actually Joe Chill or just some or is he just a random guy? Yeah.
I seen a video the other day where they were like, I hope talking about the Batman. I hope it's not an origin. We don't need to see that origin again. Like.
Yeah, I think squeezing it in
as pearls flying. You're gonna see it.
Oh yeah, and that's the funny thing is, technically, they've been more following the original Tim Burton Batman, where we start off in media res and then we get the flashbacks at a different point. The only time we actually had the origin was Begins.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything else is just referencing it.
I love this.
Oh
I
yeah.
love this
Oh
this
ugh.
page.
Yeah. Just the look on Bruce's face.
The pain. Gary Frank's so talented.
And
So
well, he's a lot better
talented.
than he was. Raymond can attest to this. He's improved so much from when he was doing Superman Secret Origins, where he made kids look like little adults.
Tom Rainey does that too.
Mhm.
No, exactly opposite. He makes adults look like kids or midgets or
Yeah.
something.
But yeah, this is where Alfred then finds out, oh, he's been trusted to be the guardian for Bruce. Now, doesn't he need to be in on it before him to get that right? It can't be just done in secret.
I would think so.
Yeah, in
I
this
would
case, it
think
was
so,
now.
but
But let's be honest, though, Thomas had the money. He probably could be able to do it to speed it through.
yeah, but like, if you go to the doctor,
Mm-hmm.
you have an emergency contact.
Yeah.
You need their permission necessarily.
Well, yeah. But this is
I don't know.
giving him custody. This is giving him full custody.
That's a good question. That's a good question. But regardless,
But yeah, he's ready to say no at first and everything, but he's told
yeah, no,
if you don't.
he's not the Alfred that we've heard for so long. He's a dick. He's like, no, I'm not taking care of this kid. I'm not his parents. I'm not.
But he doesn't
I'm not
want to put him in the
father.
foster care either, though.
Yeah, I'm not father material here.
So what does he do, though? I didn't love it, though. What does he then go do when he finally meets Bruce and he's like, who the hell are you? He swallows his pride and says, I'm your butler.
I love these panels. God, it's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah. Just
I
so
forgot
much.
how good these were. The expression.
Yeah, he's like realizing, I can't leave this kid. I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the whole like, and then the moment when he swallows his pride, he's like, I'm going to have to say it, aren't I? Like, I'm not his father.
Butler.
I'm your butler. I'm not his bodyguard. I'm his butler.
Yep.
Of course, this becomes a gag in the next issue, in the next volume.
Yeah. Yep. So then that was our flashback, right?
Yep. And
so
this is Sam Elliott. This is pretty much Sam Elliott Alfred.
Hi, I am an asshole. Yeah, pretty much. Just you just got a new sub. Thanks, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Geiger. He really likes the Geiger stuff.
Geiger's so good.
Yeah, but like I said, though, this is Sam Elliott as Alfred.
Sam Elliott, the actor.
That is what Gary Franks used, and it works.
I didn't know he used that, but I can totally see that now.
Yeah, once you realize that, you can't unsee it.
Well, actually, when he's younger, he looks, like I said, he looks almost like Andy Serkis. Like who they're using. And now that he's older, yeah, you're right, he does. It's so good, though.
Oh, it is. But yeah, we get a bit of the funeral, and then we find, but whose funeral? Well, we find out later on. But I'll just flat say it's his wife's funeral.
Oh, I was like confused. Yep.
Yeah, it's his wife's funeral.
I totally should have reread this.
It's all right.
Beforehand.
It's all right.
I did skim through, but okay, so we get to meet Babs.
Yep.
She's adorable.
Yep. And we meet up with we also meet Harvey, who's a very different Harvey.
I love this Harvey.
I
love the original, but this one is so different. It works.
Yeah, now he is a detective. That much is clear, but he was a detective that did most of his time on TV in California. Yes. Hollywood Detective, which just got canceled. And now, of course, that's what I'm saying. He was a detective. That's why he's able to get back on the force. So he transfers to Gotham. Who the hell transfers to Gotham? Well, we find out later it's because he wants to break the case of the Wayne's murder, thinking that'll get him back in good grace and get him back into Hollywood.
Well, I also think, like, throughout this...
Oh, yeah.
He definitely, like...
He is a good cop. He is a good cop.
He has... His heart is in the right place.
Exactly. Later on, we see that. Not right now, but later on.
Yeah, no. He's still like that Hollywood asshole.
Exactly. In fact, we don't know that the show got canceled, and yet I do love it. Like, I don't watch much TV. I'll get you a copy on Blu-ray. But yeah, here we find out how Bruce found out and decided to become a bat. They scare him.
Yeah. That's such a good picture.
That is, and then you have that moment there with the samurai get up. And again, we get a lot of flashbacks here, just Bruce remembering, and then we get the big reveal, the big change. Now, most versions, that'll be in the next page. Martha is Martha Kane, not here.
No, she's Arkham. And this
he's the last. Bruce is the last Arkham. There's no Jeremiah, no nothing. The Arkham bloodline and Wayne bloodline ends with Bruce.
And another thing that's important here is he asks if this is blood, and it's rust. And that'll become important later.
Yep, and that's Jessica Dent.
Yeah.
Who, although for some reason later on they're made blondes. They're not blondes here.
I mean, she's like dirty blonde, but yeah, she's not near as blonde as she was later. And then we've got
Harvey. This is the most dickish Harvey. There is never a moment where Harvey is a good guy throughout this series.
Yeah, but he's looking
except for his sister. Except for his sister.
Yeah.
Go back a moment. I love that punch. It's pretty much the side that usually becomes a Two-Face.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good.
But yeah, basically but here's another thing though. This is a more moment because it actually sets up stuff in 3. This page here, he's basically saying how all the Arkhams went nuts. Brings up everything about his grandfather, how his mother jumped, and how one day Bruce will go crazy, just like his mom. Just like his mom could. Apparently, his mom, I guess, had a break beforehand.
Well, and I think that they're doing a lot of mental health stuff in the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if they will incorporate I don't know if they'll incorporate that necessarily or allude to maybe his father or his grandfather being an Arkham or something, but they're going to do that. And that's why this one, besides it being grounded in reality, hold on.
I say there's a lot, especially when we get to volume 2.
Yeah. But the mental health stuff, I'm wondering if that's going to have a lot to do with the movie.
Yeah. But yeah, this is then the point where we find out that Bruce just wants to go after Cobblepot. That's all. He does he does not want to save the city. He feels like and again, he never left the city. Alfred taught him everything he could to be a killer. Well, not a killer, a fighter, but not a killer.
And I love this.
He doesn't like it. He feels like you should bring a gun. Oh yeah.
Yep. And no guns.
Yep, you can't fight a corrupt mayor and his goons with a tango spy of wire, and you can't rely on gadgets that don't work. Which leads us to, him going to Lucius.
Yep.
And who, again, is a guy who, because his department's being shut down, he kind of hit someone he shouldn't and got put into, this little out-of-nowhere place. But Bruce feels like you're a good guy. You have a heart in the right place. Oh, I love that. Mountain climbing. Mr. Wayne, there's no mountains to climb in Gotham City. Sure there are. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Harvey here. This is the point where we see Harvey's good heart.
Yes. Yeah, there's, this guy's a criminal, basically, beating up on I think, I'm assuming it's a girl.
Yep, it's a guy.
It is a guy. Okay. So basically, Harvey stops him.
But Gordon's like, leave it.
I said, let him go. He's like, yeah, you have to let him go. This is so hard to control. There we go. And basically we see that because of the death of
his wife, which we find out later, but yeah,
right.
His wife was killed because he tried to look into the Wayne murders too.
Yep. Wait, what?
And it's just, it's so strong. I mean, yeah, it's very different for Gordon. This is a Gordon who's broken. Taylor Swift is Sue Storm.
I heard Charlize Theron too. I heard that maybe a week ago. And John Krasinski keeps floating around when it comes to Reed Richards. I could see that.
Yeah. I'm doing a look. I don't see anything official.
before another, and then here's kind
Another
of
accident. Yeah, that
yes.
look.
Yeah, we that's where they allude to it. That's why his wife was killed.
Yep, and then I love this part. Don't lecture me from some fictional moral high horse as if you've come here for any other reason than publicity and self-promotion. As soon as you hit the same wall everyone else has trying to solve the murder of the Waynes, you'll be you'll be on the first plane back to Los Angeles, and I'll buy the ticket. Don't judge me, Bullock. You don't know me. Again, this is deconstructing. This is how you subvert things. You do it in a way that still fits within the universe. You don't do it out of in a way that makes no sense.
Yep, exactly. And because of, I mean, I don't know if it was Sarah or whatever that died.
No, it could be either. It could have been Barbara. It could have been the other Barbara.
She's so hot. I'm not complaining.
But yeah, next page when we see Cobblepot, he's based off of Nixon. When we see Cobblepot.
Well, and this is the first time Bruce has been out.
Oh yeah, this is the first time.
So
and he already got the new grappling hook. But yeah, Nixon Cobblepot.
Yeah, you can totally tell. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm. And he is such. This is one of the more monstrous Cobblepots. We'll find out more.
He's such a dick, but it works.
No, he's more than just a dick, especially right here.
I went too far.
Oh right.
Basically. Wait.
Yeah, the Arkham's
the introduction. Okay, that's not the second one. I thought that was the second one.
No, not yet.
But what they want to show us is kind of what is going on. But
the birthday boy.
Yes. Birthday boy is such a fucked up character.
Yeah, make a wish. We won't tell, but don't tell anyone.
Dun, dun, dun. Those eyes.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, and especially and the guy, he's just a brute. He's just muscle, but it works. But yeah, then we get more. But we'll find out more about this girl.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, my name's not Amanda. We never find out who this Amanda is. It's randomly put in there.
Freaking Bane is being a butthead.
Just toss him his brush.
Wait, hold on. I think I got my purse.
Kitty problems.
Bane.
And we don't get Catwoman until technically the second, but more specifically the third.
Come here. Okay. He's happy. Come on. He saw it and he came running. Okay. Sorry.
But the next one. Aww.
You want your brushy? There you go. You're happy. Okay.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right. But yeah, next one we have the party going on. Harvey checking out a girl's ass. Don't blame him when she's sticking it out that far.
Right?
But then the next one though.
Ever.
Yeah, but then I know.
It's cute though.
I don't drink anyway. Never touch the stuff. Ouch. Hey, we'll get to that. There, wouldn't you sell out? But when you go to the next page, he actually goes over. Yeah, he goes to Bruce and talks to him and basically like, you're that police officer in television. They just canceled that, didn't they?
Yeah, that's so funny. He kind of gets pissed, but
yeah, calls Bruce a prick. But Bruce, he just wants to leave so he can go and become Batman and confront the guy.
So he sees we're back to this, right?
Yep.
We're back to the
that guy, the lighter.
He does have a name, but it's really not.
Oh yeah, it's hold on. Just a sec. Because I know they basically want the guy. They want the guy dead.
Right. Anyways, while you're looking, he chases him.
Yeah.
He goes up to because he's going to have a smoke. He goes up there, and he asks him how he got it, right? Mm-hmm. And only come to find out he's not the only guy up there having a smoke at this time.
Oh, and I love that. Idiot, you think I'm the only one up here for a smoke? Yeah. Again, this is a Batman who's not the best at what he does.
Clearly. I love this shot though. How they center the lighter there. It's so good. What's it called? Perception.
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Anyways, he gets hit in the back of the
Yeah,
head.
yo, that girl's booty was weird in that panel. It was.
And he goes after him, right? And he
Weaver. Weaver is the guy's name.
that's
Weaver.
what it is. But he basically gets his kind of ass beat.
Yep, and then once Gordon comes out, talk about a bad first meeting on the next page.
Mm-hmm.
As he decks him. He doesn't care. He doesn't think he can't tell the difference in Gordon between any of the other cops.
Right, and he doesn't know that he's a decent cop right now anyway.
Well, right now, technically, Gordon isn't a decent cop, technically.
Right, exactly. I keep sliding off my seat. I'm so cold. I have two different covers wrapped around me, and I keep sliding.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm chilly on my end, too. It's like 18 degrees.
Fucking awful. So he gets nicked, right? And,
Wait, Talia's been blackwashed? Really?
Wait, what happened? Where?
Bianca.
Not sure how it started, but...
Well, if they're going to make her fully black, then that would be a bit of a problem.
Wait, who said that?
I don't know.
Are you talking about in the Batman movie if that girl ends up being Talia?
Yeah.
Like, why would they race Ben Talia?
Because she's not white. She's not white. Anyway.
I would see that as pretty fucked up if they actually do that. Like,
right, but anyway, yeah, he gets away. The grappling hook actually works as he makes a big
yeah,
crash.
he has to use it. He has no choice.
Yeah, he does, and it works. And then he makes a big crashing, and it's his first actual public appearance for the first time.
And we get the girl's booty again. Don't forget the girl's booty again.
A different girl. The last one was blue.
That's blue.
Oh no, I'm talking about the other one to the left.
Oh yeah, couple booties, couple.
But yeah, then he uses gas to get away.
Yeah, well, he crashes in, and before anyone can even react, he uses. He gets out, and we get Alfred saving his ass.
Yep, and then we get a moment between Bruce and his mom, who obviously this is before her death. So this is where we're seeing her not with the big smile like we did earlier.
Right.
And she says, like, yeah, why is the dirt red? Is that blood?
Oh, that's in this scene.
It's rust, honey. That's your house? I know. Like, but promise me, sweetheart. Promise me you'll never go inside, okay? Bad things happen there. Bad things are currently happening now. But yeah, everyone's wondering who's Batman? Who is he?
Dr. Soup's puppy wants to talk.
Aww.
Pet a good boy. Okay, here's a little bit more. People were saying Talia was whitewashed, though, and she was.
She was. Oh yeah, she was. It's one of those kids where
and it was Roz. It was both of them.
Yeah.
Wait, Talia is Arab. Exactly. It wouldn't make sense for her to be black.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much outrage nowadays, like about so much different stuff. Don't you think that would irritate people?
Yeah. But I think not many people, when they think about Talia, they really focus on her race. Even in Arkham City, you could tell, but at the same time, they're not focusing on it. They're more focusing on her ass.
That's true. I mean, Arkham City, though, she did have a nice booty.
I mean, well, yeah, when we first see her ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's talking about who is Batman? Who is Batman?
And then we get
Alfred and Penguin is saying how we need to deal with him, and Birthday Boy is going to want another payment. He'll get one, and he basically gives up one of the kids to a judge who isn't doing well enough. He says, "I don't like excuses. Do what I ask, or your youngest daughter is next. I'll tell your oldest goodbye."
That's so fucked up.
He sends them to the Birthday Boy just so then he can then kill that cop.
It's so fucked up.
It is.
It's so gross.
Yeah. But this is a bigger monster than even the Batman Returns version.
Yeah.
At least that one was a little sympathetic. This one has no sympathy.
No. This is pure evil. He
It
doesn't care.
is.
He's killing kids left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a little bit of stuff with Harvey and Gordon, and basically he's going to start looking into cold cases. We find he finally gets the lighter. It turns out Alfred found it.
Yep, Alfred gives him the lighter, and he remembers, when he gave it to his father at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this is my favorite part.
You're still not ready.
Yes, this is my favorite part. So he thinks he's not ready, right? He thinks he's not ready because of what happened the previous night. He got nicked by a bullet. He got his ass beat. All of this stuff. He fell through a window and ended up having to use his grappling gun that he wasn't sure worked. And so he decides
they fight.
Yes, he wants to make sure he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying, "Don't do this. Don't do this. You're not even.
You entitled brat."
Yeah. So he takes him out.
Yeah, you've never been in a war.
And Alfred has seen war, right? He's with Thomas and
yeah, the fight goes on throughout the whole manor.
I love it. And he's like, "You're emotional, you're sloppy.
And soft. No guns, no recon, no tactics, just a stupid bat costume, a useless cape. This is Gotham City. The cops aren't your allies, the people aren't your friends. And this comes about even by Volume 3. It's everyone for themselves in this town, in this world. You can't do it because you aren't willing to do everything you're going to have to. You aren't willing to sink down to Gotham's level. And he does by kicking the prosthetic leg right out.
Yep, I love it so much. And obviously that works.
I know, but for a moment, Bruce is
he feels bad.
But then he hardens up again.
He's basically saying, "I'm willing." And then this is my
bloody
favorite
hell,
part.
baby, he is ready.
This is my favorite part of it.
I just imagine, again, that's a Sam Elliott look right there, and I just imagine him doing a British voice.
Oh my god.
Okay, we got a bot, I think. We think we got a bot.
Oopsie, let me look. Oh, well, yeah.
Yep, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously, what the heck? That was just random. Yeah, I should have realized when they said, I think white people should only be allowed to write comments because most others don't do a good job.
What?
That's what they say. Whites make the best comic, then it went on to doing just a bunch of random numbers.
Wow, that's fucking terrible. Since when did the stream become all about booty? Yeah, sorry.
Yep. But yeah, basically, yeah. Then we get the birthday boy going after that guy and killing him.
That's...
Well, because...
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why would he... What is... Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that would even come to play.
Right.
What does that have to do with anything? Okay.
Right. Yeah, we better keep moving along a bit so we can get to the other two.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
Oh, I think we can. Yeah, he dies. And then most of this is Harvey.
Oh, that's Finch.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so basically what happens here is Harvey
wants to check it out.
Yeah, to check out Martha and
Thomas's
what happened.
The cold case.
He's kind of flirting with her at first, and then she says no.
You're not ready yet. You don't have the permission yet. So he then says,
and he's like,
Gordon did it.
Oh no, I'm going to be in trouble.
I know, but he's like, Gordon asked me for it. He sent me down here. Yeah. Which one of the Penguin's insiders then says, Gordon's making trouble. We better do something. And we set up that Barbara's about to be abducted.
Yep, because he put his name down. So now Penguin thinks that James Gordon is back looking for stuff.
Yep, and then eventually he gets a call from that. Bruce just looking around, and then we eventually see. I
love that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
I say because he's realizing.
There's no way because I get back into it. And
this is the second time. This is the second time he's ignoring a crime. He's ignoring a crime that has nothing to do with what he's doing, and he's flinching.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, because something happened in there, but he's not doing anything about it. It's just like, nope. And we see Harvey shows up wanting to talk to him about the case. Then he gets a call from Snake on Barbara's phone, and he realizes, you stupid bastard! You checked those out in my name? Well, I like to have my daughter. This is the real Gotham. The people control everything. The people who killed my wife. And then, but
it's Tom Cruise. It kind of does look like Tom Cruise, Bianca. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Why do you guys think John's version of Batman was not
What? It's been selling very well on Amazon. I think it's because I think it's been tainted by the first version. How people still will not let go how he made Batman just keep on be a screw up. Even though that was part of the point.
Bye, Bianca. Bye.
See ya, Bianca.
Well, I didn't know it didn't resonate with me. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Actually, I love the other version of the other characters we're gonna get here, and like well, Catwoman obviously, but mostly
Croc.
Oh, he's so good in this.
Right, but like I said, next page though we have Harvey try to say, hey, you can trust me, Gordon. We'll get her back. I'll fix up my mistake. Let's see if that Snake guy likes baseball. And
make it right.
Yep, I love it. It's like, come on, Axe. I get it now. This is Gotham City. It's bad cop, bad cop. I love that next page. The next page. I love it. One? Yeah, the next one. That look, I know. And that look, he's like, Mommy!
So good.
Yeah, he arrives where Jacob was killed, and he finds the red rust. In the next page, Batman does, and of course, that tells him the guy's is at the manor.
Yeah, and that's why I pointed that out earlier because I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, it tips him off. You may see him show up there, and he has to steal his courage. And then he hears Barbara, who, despite being a hostage, does everything she can to get out of there.
I love it. Barbara looks so good too.
Oh yeah, she really does, because she's about ready to go to college soon, so she is that right age. But yeah, and then
the birthday
boy. Oh boy.
Bye, Dr. Soup.
See ya, Soup. But yeah, as they're going through and I guess Batman makes his way inside. He then walks up in there, he goes inside, and he finds a photo of his mother.
Aw, poor Patsy.
Yep, and then, now this is the point where Gordon, it's like, yeah, he's helping him so far, but he still tells him, like, my side isn't your own damn fault. He's still lashing out at Harvey, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you have some stuff, like a big map and everything, and Gordon and Batman meet up.
Yeah. He thinks initially that Batman took Barbara.
Yeah, his daughter. Yeah, like I don't know anything about your daughter. And I have nothing to do with it. They hear stuff going on. You see, Harvey realizes there might be a two-way mirror.
Oh, go crazy!
Everything is just going crazy. You see, Barbara trying to take out the guy using a broken piece of the chair.
Yep.
But he's too muscled. He's too muscular. So Batman runs.
Huge.
And, yeah. And when he shows up, boom!
That's such a good picture.
It is. I know. And then, again, I think we can speed through this because this is mostly falling action.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's just a big fight and everything. And yeah, fights him. Eventually, Harvey realizes I can't get the shot. And he tries to help, and then, I feel bad for Harvey here. Gets knocked through.
He tries.
Well, that's not what happens. What does he end up in the next page? Where he finds out he ended up? He's where the bodies are.
Yep, and they find all bodies from the birthday boy.
Yeah, and it traumatizes him. Oh, yeah, then he uses the cape. He's like, not a cape, a weapon. And he knocks him out with it.
And it works perfectly.
Yep. And then Batman goes and helps Harvey get out, and he's like, what did I just see? Evil. Real evil. All the flies and everything. Those poor kids. And there's like dozens.
Yeah. Like everything
Oh, and remember, Penguin's been mayor since the Wayne's death.
Yeah. How many did it? It just said then. I don't think it said how many years specifically, but it's been long enough.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually we have, Barbara's happy and everything, telling Jim, don't blame yourself. We see Penguin. Batman's fighting his way all the way up there. And we get another deconstruction. Who are you? Vengeance. Now that's an awesome moment, but Penguin laughs at it. He's like, oh, vengeance? How dramatic. You spent years getting fan rich off the people of Gotham. It could have been different. It should have been. And then we see Batman lower his guard again as he gets stabbed by the umbrella.
Yep.
But you didn't come. And then you find out Bruce Wayne.
And then he finds out it's Wayne, yeah.
But he also finds out Penguin wanted the Waynes killed. But it wasn't his men who did it. It was a mugger. If he had gone out the front door Penguin wanted to, they would have been all been dead. But they went to the back door and then some thug did it. So Penguin, it was not conspiracy. It was just some random mugging. And Batman is completely shocked. And he said there are two kind of people. There are predators and prey. And then Alfred said there are survivors. And he blows him away. We later find out part of it's because he found out the truth about Bruce.
Because he knew he was Bruce Wayne.
Yep. And then, oh boy, that thump.
So good.
Yep. And this helps because people think, did Batman kill him? And that gives a bit more of the fear factor.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, let's
adds to the legend.
Yep. And yeah, the birthday boy's taken away. Everything
it's
about
weird to me that the birthday boy looks like such a douche without his mask.
He does.
He does.
He does. But yeah, after the Empire's falling apart, you have Jessica Dent become the new mayor because she was the president of the Board of Supervisors, which was the only position that wasn't corrupted. Gordon is finally being back into being saying like, you can't arrest him. Why not? Who else says he can't be arrested? Who else is going to, at the next page, who else is going to let the city be owned by the criminal scum they prey off of? Who else is a damn coward? Not me. Not anymore. And someone needs to wash out my trunk. Who the heck was that? Hell if I know. Meaning he's kept such a low profile, no one even knows who he is. But yeah, next page, we have Barbara working on the Batgirl outfit. Sadly, it never comes up at until the very end of 3.
I was just going to say, yeah, they barely use that.
She doesn't even appear until the end of 3.
Mm-hmm.
But then Harvey.
Harvey.
What can I get you, pal? Whatever's strongest.
Well, yeah.
That's a great picture right there, and it's just liquor. But yeah, Bruce realized I was wrong. There's no conspiracy. I can never stop, and I'll always be alone. Bruce, you've never been alone. That's the next page.
I love it.
Yep. And you want to fix the city? Next page again. Fine. But you were lucky this time. Batman's not everything the press thinks he is. Then we need to build a better Batman. More than that, next page.
Shadow
we need. I know. We need. Okay. I love that. But yeah, more than that, we need to build a legend. And then we get the epilogue.
Yep.
Who is the Batman? What a riddle. What a riddle.
I love it. And this is going to introduce our number 2.
Yep, and that's it for that one. That was a great starting point.
No, I don't want to read anything else. Here, let's switch over.
Yep, just give me one moment. Just got to get it all opened
up. You guys think Catwoman and Batman will get freaky in the Batman? No, I don't.
Really?
I mean, they'll definitely Hey,
it's 3 hours. They're going to find a way of fitting it in.
There's no way they're going to bang. They might kiss, but they're not going to.
Don't share that yet. Don't share that yet. I'm trying to get it going.
Just tell me when. Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know that Warner Brothers would do that. Marvel has 25, 26, 27 movies, and they've had one sex scene.
Yeah.
And I think it was Eternals. Been driving for 2 hours. Glad you're having a good show, Nerda. Hey, Reese. I wanted to thank you. Actually, I seen a while back there was the Shane Davis comments, and somebody said something about me being a grifter, and I really appreciate you standing up for me. So yeah, I don't know why I don't know why people would think I'm a grifter.
It's a
I-
quick thing to make an accusation of.
Well, I don't. It would be very easy to be outrageous and actually become one.
Right.
But
Because it's
I don't
easy
even.
to
I have a
discredit them.
Patreon and stuff, but I've never advertised it. I don't think
It's to discredit you. It's to discredit you.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so yeah, I got it all ready.
All right. Let me get her up. There was sex in Iron Man. Was there? Maybe
Is it loaded up?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing an image.
You must be blind. I can see it.
I'm seeing a black screen.
That's so weird. Let me.
Oh wait, wait, there it is. There it is.
Oh
That
wait,
is
you know
weird.
what, Karen? You are right. Weren't they trying to show like Tony being kind of like a playboy? I think you're right.
Right.
I see your channel is
yeah.
more of a normal channel, going for what you're interested in. Your
Right.
first
Mhm.
and latest videos all reflect that. Well, thank you, Monster.
Yeah, but like I said, I love this. Look at that cover. You see 4 people in the background, but they each make a whole face.
Yes, I love
Jessica,
it. So good.
Gordon, Croc, and Alfred.
I have to mute this. I gotta cough 1 second. There we go. Sorry. I didn't want to cough in everyone's ear.
No problem. But yeah, there's Batman. Just I just love that. Oh,
I used that one in my thumbnail. That last one.
You mean your community post? Yeah.
Or yeah.
But yeah, we open up in the middle of an elevator. Again, the artwork on this, even the minute small stuff, is great with Gary Frank.
Yes, I think they'll show not show an inexplicit. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they might imply it. I thought you meant like, let's get it on.
But yeah, we have this moment here of the Riddler has taught him, like, he has a riddle, basically. One of two things is going to happen, so listen carefully. And he basically gives a riddle and everything. There was a man who lived on the 13th floor of the building. Every morning, he would get in the elevator and press the ground button to go to work. But when he got home, he would press the 20th floor, get out, and walk up 10 flights of stairs of his apartment. Why? Answer correctly, and the door opens. Answer incorrectly.
What the fuck is the answer?
You'll get. He does say it.
Yeah, but like, why did he go do that? That could be like, okay.
The correct answer is he wasn't tall enough to reach the 13th butt and the 30th.
Oh yeah, duh! I remember now.
Clarissa, and boom, they're dead.
Yeah, but the thing is with the Riddler, generally we see the Riddler in the comics, if you answer correctly, he's not going to, but he doesn't give a shit in this one.
Okay, we'll get to that. Yeah, that's the thing about this
Riddler. He does
Riddler.
not give 2 shits.
The Riddle persona is a lie.
Yeah.
Boy, I love this, how this is a throwback to the first volume. Yep. But this time, he's ready. This time, he's better. And
better Batman.
They built a better Batman. Guy's about to fall. But he doesn't let him.
No, Reese, I appreciate that. Kind of hope you didn't catch it all. No, you're totally fine. I like knowing people's opinions about me, but I did appreciate that.
Although, again, sorry.
No, because I don't like that. I don't want people to think that about me. I've never tried to portray that anything has to do with anything besides wanting to enjoy comics with people. If that makes sense.
It does. But yeah, you didn't see it. But the fact that you have Alfred trying to tell Bruce, leave a body or 2, we'll do it. Really, Alfred?
I mean, in the last one he did. It was Alfred, but
so let them think you dropped some lowlife off a roof. We agree not to bring that up again, Alfred. And yeah, this is where he makes it clear, like, you probably be dead. No guns, no killing. You're never going to catch him, Bruce.
And that's what I love about, even though this is a different version of Batman, at the core, at his base, he is the same person. He's still, that no-kill thing is so important. I love that.
Oh, but here's the thing. I'm not suggesting you kill anyone. I'm just saying you don't need to go out of your way to save them if they happen to trip off a building. Yes, I do. Why do you care about them? It's not them I care about, Alfred. They could have families, kids. And the last thing I want anyone to do is grow up thinking the Batman killed their father.
Yeah, I get that. I totally do. Like
Yeah.
in I love how like in Arkham City, you know, with the he's like, I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you either. So this is
that was
different.
Batman Begins. That was Batman Begins. Yeah. Yeah, this is things that.
No.
Batman.
I know. With Roz. But didn't he also say basically the same thing to Joker with the cure?
No, he said I would have saved you.
Oh, okay.
And that is like, you want to know something funny? I was going to give it to you anyway. You know, that is funny. Ugh.
Yes, that is kill. Yes, it is. It is.
Right.
I get the point of it, but like.
Oh, and we're setting up Killer Croc.
Killer Croc.
I do too. But yeah, then we have Lucius, who's gone up a bit at Wayne Industries. Is basically telling his group to work on a new car. Why? Well, because Bruce is having a hard time driving with a regular car.
I don't think a regular car will work, buddy.
Exactly. So they're supposed to come up with this, this new project. We see this is Marconi, and this is where we get Harvey Dent. Again, a blonde in this version.
Yeah.
And he's basically, we're throwing this guy in the slammer. We see poor Harvey Bullock he is in the worst of it. Gordon's coming there to pick him up and everything. He's just taken to the bottle, and he's definitely gained weight since we last saw him. Look at him.
Well, yeah, I mean, alcohol's gonna do that. Plus, he's I don't
even know what time of day it is.
He's fucked up in the head. Let's be real. Anybody that saw that many dead children would be so beyond fucked up.
Exactly. And then he winds up and starts fighting a guy who ends up being one of Harvey Dent's informants. And I just love it. It's like, where I spend my nights doesn't concern you. Nights? It's 10 in the damn morning. You've been on duty for 3 hours, Bullock.
Poor Bullock.
He doesn't even know which way, like he says, which way is up anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, and I love that. It's like, ding dong, someone's at the door. So answer it. You're the butler, remember? I never should have said that.
And that I love Jeff Johns. He does that kind of stuff all the time, and it's so good.
It is. But yeah, he goes up there, and it's Jessica. And they're just talking about things about Batman, like he's a criminal. And this discussion here actually sets up something for Jessica later on.
Yes.
Yeah, like the way he sees Batman and everything. And he says
she's not a fan.
Well, yeah, exactly. But she also says Cobblepot's empire is still active because there are some city officials who are still keeping it going. And they need to bring him down.
And she wants Bruce Wayne's help.
Exactly. But he says, I can't do it. If you need money, I can write a check, any price. Money isn't going to save Gotham. People are. Thank you!
I love that because it's like that stupid argument.
Yep. And it says here,
donate his money.
Yeah. Okay. And it says like your parents, in their deaths, it broke Gotham's spirits. Your parents are going to save the city. And now someone else has to do it.
Speaking of which, we were talking about that no kill rule. What did you think about what Robert Pattinson said about it? Oh. Do you think that Batman wants to kill people?
Deep down, he has enough. He does. Deep down, I think it would be stupid to not think that he wants to do it.
Right, and if you think about it, he probably hates himself for not being able to kill somebody like Joker,
there's been many times where they said it like, there's been so many times where it's like, no, God, no, like he said, even with Joker, like there's so many times where I want to do it.
Right, but you can't cross that line.
Exactly. But yeah, and we just see a bit more with Alfred. We then have Gordon checking out the remains of the elevator, and you're stepping on evidence. Now, Jeff Johns said in interviews, the first book is him becoming a better Batman. This is him becoming a better detective, and who better than Riddler?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it says, like, I thought this was an accident. There was a maintenance man working on the elevator yesterday, but whoever he wasn't sent by the building or the city. Hey, watch where you put your hands, too. The leather in your glove will smudge any fingerprints. You're not much of a detective, are you? That's not my job. So your job's just beating up
Yeah.
bad guys? Who taught you that would solve anything? And I love this. How now that Gordon's accepted him, he's trying to help him become still a better crime fighter. Because again, Bruce hasn't gone around the world. He hasn't done the study to be criminology stuff or any of that.
Oh, you know what?
What?
You know the new Chip Zdarsky, The Night Book?
Yep.
What did you think about Bruce becoming a bully?
And I could see that happening with all the rage he has built up.
Yeah, I could too. I thought it was a different kind of outtake, but it was good.
Yeah. Also, Karen disappointed with Joker letting him fall and everything. It's not so much he'd be blamed for the deaths. It's because now was a moment where he wanted to prove the Joker wrong.
We are Gotham. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. This was an accident. Yep. And yeah, they're basically saying like could have a vendetta and all that. But we get the first we actually don't get we do get the whole disappear over here. That's a good subversion, isn't it?
Yes. They do. I love how they do that. Like, I don't know. I laugh out loud almost every single time.
Yeah. But talking with Bullock and everything, he's still not doing well. Oh, Crispin Allen and Renee Montoya, they don't get much to do in this, unfortunately. They're just there for window washing.
Yeah, nope. I don't remember barely them at all in this.
Yep, but Harvey, he's not happy with his informants being beaten up. He is not happy. Again, this is an asshole Harvey. This is not a white knight savior Harvey. The white knight into the dark knight. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean. He's a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's quite a little bit corrupted, but he does seem like he wants the best, but not in the correct manner.
Exactly, and Gordon sticks up for Harvey, which comes into play again later on.
I love the shadowing there, like the four.
With his face, yeah. But we see time for another riddle.
Dun-dun.
Going up to the elevator and meets up with. No, I'm not his butler. I'm his bodyguard. You tell him that. Anyone asks. He's so tired of being the butler.
I love it though.
The funny thing, he didn't want to be the bodyguard either.
Yeah, but would you rather be introduced as somebody's bodyguard, and that kind of sounds badass, or like
especially when you're as old as Alfred is now?
Yeah. A war vet being introduced as a butler kind of sounds like I get somebody tea and crumpets. Nah.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the bodyguard.
Yep. Wayne. Hello, Harvey. We get a flashback again. Now he's a blonde in the flashback.
I mean, he's a blonde the whole time. I don't get where you see the.
In the first one, he was not a full.
Oh yeah. He was like dirty blonde. You're right.
Yeah. Here it's a full
darker hair. Yep.
But basically they're asking for help, trying to find the webbing and everything. Bruce is willing to help. You have the Housing Commission, the Police Department, Public Works, the
and
City
they all are corrupt.
They're all corrupt.
All 5 of them.
And they're still keeping the empire going.
Yep.
So now we go to this art display. Ooh. It smells like green paint, it pours like purple paint, and it looks like a white van. What is it? It's one of the easiest ones.
Wait. Don't tell me. Hold on. I don't remember. It smells like purple paint.
No, green paint. Pours like purple paint, and it looks like a white van.
It's white paint.
Mm-hmm. But these guys are so freaked out.
Oh, you know what? My favorite joke ever. What's red? What's red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint?
Yeah, it's the best joke ever. I heard it when I was like 4, and I've been saying it ever since.
Right. Yeah. Gasoline starts to pour out and everything. So he's like, what's the question? What was it? And he doesn't get it. It's white paint. And sparks.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
He doesn't care.
But we don't know that yet. So far, people have been getting it wrong.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, he doesn't give a shit.
Oh, I know. We get to that, and oh boy. But then Bruce being there and running off does not help him. And Harvey does not trust.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't trust them all, but yeah, we see Batman. Like he runs at the first sign of trouble.
Pussy.
Yep, he goes after the Riddler, and yeah, they're just wondering what's going on. Makes it all the way down there until he falls, and ow!
And he's out for the count. But we
So
get a little bit of Easter
we
egg.
get another hair change. She's black here, black haired here. In the next one, she's going to be brown haired.
Well, yeah, I guess. I never noticed that shit. I guess I don't.
I love this though. Like, could you please keep it down? I've got a 6-year-old sleeping in there.
He's lying.
Yes, but I love that. Like, you work out, but she puts up a good act here.
She does. I totally, when I read this until I got to the end, I had no
Yeah, you just
idea.
some random woman.
Yeah, I thought it was like some horny mom.
Except for that smile at the end.
Yeah, I wondered what was up, but I didn't make the connection. It was a really good plant.
Yep, I know, but he says, like, buy some new pots. I'll send the flowers. That's another gag we get. But, again, it's a great little moment there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alfred patches him up. Who stitched you up? Dr. Frankenstein. But, yeah, he's ready to go back out there, but Alfred said you should be wearing more body armor. But yeah, do you know what body armor says about a guy? It says he needs body armor. Yep, someone dropped off another note, and yep, another riddle. But this is not a killing one. This is one that's meant for framing. But yeah, we find out that Jeremiah got the Arkham Labyrinth, and yeah, Jessica comes to see Bruce about something, but he's not there. Says it's very important, and Bruce is underneath, looking all around.
I love this.
Yeah. Until, oh boy.
Yep. We get our first Killer Croc.
Yep, and this is a Croc who, again, it's more realistic with this.
Mm-hmm.
You have a guy who's mutated. Is he going to become a criminal crime boss? No!
Not only that, but we just saw him in Reptilian as an alien, so now he's just a normal dude.
And we saw him in, now this is a bit closer to the Robin and Batman version, only not as evil.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to do the same thing he did to Birthday Boy. Doesn't work. Like I said, there's a lot more action in it. I think that's why I'm able to move through this a lot faster.
But then we get an explanation from Croc.
Yeah, leave me alone. Whoever you are, just leave me alone. I don't eat people, asshole. I'm the one who saw it, and I am one. I thought you was another Gothamite out to shoot me. They always shoot me. Or stab me. Just go away.
Basically, he was...
he has a skin condition.
And his foster...
He was part of Haley. He was part of the Haley circus. He was given up to the circus. Ran away.
He filed his teeth to make him look more evil.
Boy, and we know Haley circus is important, but boy, what assholes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he points him out to where the Riddler is, and Batman heads over there. Well, in a moment, yeah.
Well, doesn't he help? He takes him, right?
Yeah, he does leave him. He lead him there. No, he just tells him where, and then leaves. He says, like, I'm not getting up there, and I don't need your help. I'm incurable. But yeah, he tries to pick the lock. Screw it. Uh-oh. Just like the ending of the last issue, the What a Riddle.
He finds the Riddler's hideout.
Is that you, Batman? And I just love that. He basically explains everything. Like, are you the killer of Cobblepot or a manufactured scapegoat? Who we really are is the unanswerable question, don't you think? And he just keeps taunting him and everything, just explaining what's...
I love the coffee.
Yep, he was just there. You're still here, aren't you? Boom! Lost all of the evidence. That should have been the first question you asked. And he finds out his next riddle, he's going to blow up this first-class train car. Families, everyone's on board. And yeah, he runs. He's ready to tell him the riddle, which was basically, I am the part of the bat that's not in the sky. I can swim in a lake in the moonlight and yet remain dry. What am I?
Wait, I don't remember. Hold on.
All right, I am the part of the bat that's not in the sky. I can swim in a lake and in the moonlight and yet remain dry. What am I? A shadow.
Ah, that's a good one.
this moment here, that's what gets me. That moment, the mother and her
The
son.
mother and I know it's so
I give
sweet.
you an answer. You're a shadow. Boom. He didn't
And
care.
this is when we really find out he doesn't care. But
Exactly. And Croc feels devastated. He's like, I could have done something, and I did it because I just wanted to be left alone.
yep. So we know Croc has a heart.
He definitely has a heart. But yeah, he even says, like, this isn't a game to him. The Riddler, that maniac, he blew it up anyway. He murdered
Love
kids.
the lighting on it. I wonder if the colorist I'd have to look. It's so good.
The colorist is Brad Anderson.
Oh, Brad Anderson, so good.
Well, does the Geiger coloring.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah,
I like Batman's costume here too, Black Phoenix. It's so good. I even like the fact that they don't color around the eyes and.
Well, yeah, there's no lenses.
Yeah.
But I love it though how he's killing off everyone who took control of Cobblepot's empire. That's what this is about.
Yep.
And I love it. After he figured it all out, maybe you make a good detective after all. One more thing. When you find something, you can call me on this. A cell phone with one button, a bat signal. Christ. He actually put a bat on it.
I love it.
But yeah, we find out I'll stop asking questions if you arrest him. Shows the Batman. Basically, they're trying to taunt her to go after the Batman.
Yep.
Harvey's calling and everything. There was an explosion. As they run off, Bruce shows up. And yeah, Lucius just sent a new suit over. Alfred keeps on saying, quit getting anyone else involved. Too many people know. That's why I had to shoot Cobblepot. He told me that he was going to kill me.
See?
Yeah. Basically, Alfred's the one. It's not Bruce. Bruce is ready to bring anyone in. Alfred is the one who's saying, be the loner.
Well, yeah, but you can't bring it. Look at Telltale, where he brought in Lucius, and then he ended up, it being the death of him.
Yeah, but it's less about how it affects the others. It's just how it's going to affect Bruce that Alfred cares about.
Yes.
But yeah, but unfortunately, a lot of the clues are being pointed not to Riddler, or at least not to Nigma.
Right.
And this is the point where we find out she figured out that he's Batman. You know what I mean? Why?
Yep.
I never imagined you'd think Batman was the answer. Does the person behind all the tech know who you are? Yeah, basically saying that's how he figured out because of how he answered the question. That Batman would be the answer.
Yep.
But yeah, they're trying to figure out, what's going, everything about it. They're trying to look into who the other people are, what are the connections. But then Gordon contacts Bullock saying, I need my partner. They're heading on over there. Where are they heading? To Wayne Manor. As far as they think, Wayne is the one, is the Riddler. Because that's how Nigma has made everyone think.
Yep.
Yep, nice pose, Bruce and Jessica.
Oh, we get a kiss.
Yep, Gordon shows up with a search warrant, and I told him not to trust the blighty cops. Alfred, you're not helping. And then, stay the hell away from my sister. Crap. Crap. And there's the Riddler.
His design's so good, though.
Yeah, I'm looking at that tattoo of the Riddler question mark.
We're on volume 2, Bianca.
Yep, we're nearly done. I think we can get through 3 today.
We should probably save 3. We could just talk till 1.
You're right. But yeah, what happened to you? Me? What the hell happened to you? But yeah, they're trying to think again. He thinks maybe Riddler might know who he is. And just trying to say, Bruce Wayne is not the Riddler. Everyone, again, it's all this he said, she said. We don't know what's going on. The suit, thankfully, is in lockup. But then the power goes out as they want to take out Dent and Jessica. Remember, Jessica's mayor. You got to remember that. She got brought in as mayor. But I'm only going to give you a riddle. Of course, who cares about the riddle, of course, because he unleashes everyone. They're coming after Harvey while Bruce goes and gets his suit. And Alfred, of course, is helping out as much as he can. Oh, that's awesome. Batman!
Mm-hmm. Alfred
they're
headbutts.
Yep. and again, so good. But then Harvey gets stabbed by Marconi.
The blondest stunt sister, Jessica. She's the mayor.
Yep. And time is, he's going to blow up the precinct anyway. He's like, yeah, the riddle was, let me go back. The riddle was, hold on.
Slowpoke, God.
All right, there's a criminal in the cell waiting to leave, but there's no windows or cracks in the wall. He has no tools, and the door to his cell is 5 inches of solid steel, but he still escapes. The answer? The door wasn't locked, but it doesn't matter. He's going to blow up the precinct anyway. Yeah. Then Marconi throws a Molotov cocktail into Harvey's face, and it kills him.
Yeah, he's dead.
But Jessica puts her face against him, and Harvey's last words are, "Don't let me die." Yeah, and so
how can you say that to somebody? How can you say that to your sister?
Yeah, and she's snapping.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't realize it. Yeah, he realizes I don't have much time. So what does he do then? He runs over. He gets to the bomb. Starts. Riddler drives off. He chases after him, and then I have a riddle for you, Riddler. There are 2 cars that leave the Gotham Police Department, and one 5 seconds after the other, both traveling at probably 60 miles an hour. The one in front has a trigger to a bomb carried in the second car. The cars are within half a city block of one another. What happens to both cars when the trigger is flipped? And so that's brilliant. It's like he can't blow it up now.
Yeah.
So yeah, they keep on driving, driving all the corners, just trying to the terror of Gotham. You try to conceal these murders by building yourself up into something bigger than you are, but you're no terror. The Riddler is a liar. The Riddler is nothing. Oh boy, he just snaps at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's answer the ultimate Riddler. Is there anything after death? And Croc shows up and helps him get shot. Oof. But he takes Riddler down. Yeah, he takes him down. And Waylon, I saw the police find the bodies in the subway. I should have done something before he was in the sewers. I didn't want to go back down there anyway. Don't worry, he's fine. He survives. But yeah, the Riddler's true identity is yet to be verified, but he's been responsible for the deaths of 43 people. Sal Murray's been charged with the murder of Harvey, and then everything. The guard and everything, like everyone's having a good job. Harvey feels like, hey, I don't think I could survive this place without a partner like you. But then the commissioner
finally getting his shit together.
But the rug's gonna be pulled out from under him. Oh yeah, we have this. Jessica, stay the hell away from my sister. Oh no. She's Two-Face.
I love it.
Her face isn't that badly scarred, we later find out.
But it's more of a dual identity than it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. Well, it always has been, but in the case where it's her brother.
Instead of being 2 different of the same people, it is her and her brother. And I really like that he did that. I'm surprised people weren't upset about that, to be honest with you.
I know, and nor were they upset about the female Lex. But then again, because when that happened, we were in Volume 2, we were introduced to both of them. So we think, oh, Lex and a wife. Well,
they would have to actually read comics.
Yeah. But yeah, then we find out he's been promoted to captain, and Harvey's going to need a new partner. Shit.
I love it.
I know, but then you go and drop this on me. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Like, what in the hell does it eat? I eat food, old man. Boy,
I love their relationship.
I know, but it's like, I'll explain. When I get back, the top of the list right now is finding somewhere to hide the car, and Waylon knows a place. Car? He closed down the project already and wants them to work with somebody else, and he's taking the car. And like, what do you mean Wayne doesn't want the car anymore? We've been working with the clock to get it done. And then he finds out, the flowers that were taken to the apartment? Yeah, the guy told him, the owner was robbed that night of some cat statues.
And then we get our final. I love that.
Yeah.
It's such a good picture.
Yep. And that
That's
was
it.
the end of volume 2. Yeah, like you said, yeah, you're right. We could do volume 3 next week.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah.
Oh, and this is the screenwriter, the co-screenwriter of Batman v Superman and Justice League. Said
Chris
this.
Terrio.
Yeah. Reminds of a Batman's place not only in the pantheon of superheroes, but in the pantheon of all-American literary characters. The graphic novel rendered Batman as a novel of education, hard-boiled procedurals, revenge tale, and love story, metaphysics and myths. It's a hell of a read.
It is, and I'm not. It's Chris Terrio though. Like he's not exactly.
He also
He
wrote
wrote
Argo.
BVS.
He also co-wrote Argo, and Argo was a
I've never
damn
read
good movie. It's a good one. And remember, he's a co-writer on these movies.
True. Martha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It's like one of the cringiest moments in.
Why did you say that name?
Oh my god. Why? What were
Yeah,
they
they
thinking?
did. I'm surprised that no one ever did anything with that stuff. You know, with the fact that both Clark and Bruce's moms are Martha.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Oh my
But yeah,
goodness.
but yeah, we'll do volume 3 next week. But it's a great finale.
Yeah, it really is. These books by him are so good.
They are. They really are.
Why did
Okay.
you say that name?
Actually, let me share up. You want me to at least share like how Catwoman looks?
Yeah, there you go.
Give me a moment.
I love the costume. It's super like different, but it's great.
It is. Where is it? Where's the image? Oh, come on. Ah, there it is.
I think I used it like
You used it like months
in
ago.
my thumbnail when I was showing different Catwoman designs. I don't even remember. It had to be about the Batman. It had to be. Oh, there we go.
There. Yep. Now see, brown hair now.
It's
What's with
so
that changing
pretty
hairstyles
though.
between books?
I love
yeah,
the purple leggings.
this-
They're so pretty.
This is what you would do if you had to make a costume from scratch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's a cosplay costume, but a cosplay costume that makes sense because, again, she decided to just cobble it together with what she had around the house. It's not like you got a leather jacket and somehow you make a whole outfit out of it.
Yep, it's so.
That always bothered me about Batman Returns. It was a leather jacket, and yet somehow it can fit her whole body.
Did they ever call her Catwoman in that?
I think they kept calling her the cat.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I am Catwoman. Hear me roar. No, that's I am woman. Hear me roar.
I don't know.
But yeah, though that was but yes, we'll talk more about that next week. But this is just so damn good, and it's so fresh, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Look at the chat. I don't really like that. Oh, you don't like it, Tava? I do. I love the coloring. The leather jacket that fell from the land. It's so good. It's way different than something we've seen before, but it looks like the Huntress. You are right. Yeah, it does.
Like Huntress, yeah, especially showing off her stomach and everything like Huntress does.
Yeah, I'm glad they're using the Huntress more now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and they're bringing back more of her backstory. I mean, did you read Detective 1050?
Yes, I did. It was so good.
I love that.
We got some answers.
Yep, and I love that opening to showing us some stuff from
No Man's Land.
Yeah, remind us it's canon because for the longest time, remember, this has been the Huntress that was introduced in Grayson.
Yeah,
where there was no connection. She was not Huntress beforehand.
Now we finally know that it was.
It was, yeah. Basically, I think they're trying to bridge the two versions together. She's still the same one, Helena Bertolini, look-wise from Grayson, but she's pretty much. And so they're keeping the look, which I don't mind.
No,
I do not mind her being lightly brown compared to before, because we still have Earth 2 Huntress out there who is white.
I mean, I don't care. It's just like I don't give a shit what color her skin is.
I know, but I'm just saying for those who want to complain about that shit. So I mean, that's part of the reason why they changed her look anyway. So you can tell the difference between her and the Earth 2 one, because Earth 2 was still going on at that time.
Yeah, exactly. We got yesterday the did you see word balloons podcast.
Yep, and I saw the little shout out you got.
Yeah. Oh my God. What's it? The
Oh,
guy
one of your comments got popped up on the screen.
Oh yeah. Well, John. I don't know. John likes me.
John Suntress.
Yeah.
It's the guy who does Word Balloon.
But then Robert Jones Jr., who's like he's a amazing writer. He was like, I love your commentary. I was so excited. But that's not actually why I brought that up. I brought it up because did you hear, like, so to me, when I read a book, it's pretty amazing, and I look at the art and I look at this, but I don't think a lot of times about what goes into something like that.
Sometimes I do, but I don't want to overthink because I don't want to make assumptions.
Yeah, and it was my God, the little details that they put it that Phil Jimenez put into the art was amazing. And like, I felt so bad though. Like, so I shared, and a lot of times I do, because I really like Word Balloon. He does a good job of like bringing people on. So I share the link because I want other people to be able to see it, especially Wonder Woman Historia. I know people know on my channel that I love that book. It was amazing.
Oh boy, you got troll sentence in their way.
Yes. And I was so disappointed. Well, it was like, first off, it was the other day I was like super happy. I actually shared Teva's thing about his dog, and I was like so proud of this community. Everybody was trying to wish him well, and I was like, that's so awesome. So I shared that yesterday thinking no big deal. And
you got the trolls jumping in.
Going in there at Kelly Sue DeConnick because she's Kelly Sue DeConnick. Are you kidding me? It was like, it was like, I didn't buy it because I don't like your politics. And then I got her frustrated. I don't know if I didn't, I know that. But like.
But they did.
Yes.
And that's a problem. That's probably one of the downsides of Suntress doing this on a live format these days, because now you have anyone could jump into the chats and harass.
But it's also a really good thing because you can directly communicate about that specific book. And I think it's like that book was such a big undertaking. To do that with your audience is amazing. I love it. But it's why come in there just like,
because
you taught in school, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all?
Not with these guys. These guys feel like these are the enemies, attack them.
But why look at everybody like an enemy?
Because they feel that they're looked at as an enemy.
But nobody would look at them like an enemy if they didn't act like it. Like, there is so much division. Yes, bring back Yara.
Yeah. Well, before we go further, I want to say one thing. It's actually thanks to an episode of Word Balloon that changed how I interacted with creators. I kind of realized I was going overboard.
Oh, really?
It was years ago, back when Jeff Johns had his own. Oh, nay, really?
I absolutely need banned.
I know. That's what I was saying. It was years ago. Jeff Johns had his own comic book message board called Comic Block. You have people like Greg Rucka on and all that stuff. Also, Rucka had AIM and AOL Instant Messenger. And I didn't know better. I thought all these guys were in on it, always planning ever the comics and everything. Yeah, I'm in college, but I was just getting into the community. I didn't know better.
Right.
And then eventually, I was pestering about the female Dr. Light. I was like, "What's going on with her after what happened with Infinite Crisis?" Then one day, you had Greg Rucka on Word Balloon, and one point he's bringing up saying, "There's like this one guy's always asking me about the female Dr. Light." I don't know. That's not the character I work on. Everything. And that's when I realized he's talking about me.
Oh no!
I was a big enough annoyance for him to bring up as an example of fans who get too overzealous, and that was my wake up call. I was like, "Shit."
Well, I appreciate it because it
humbled me that moment. That humbled me big time. I'm just like,
well, that's good because like some people, not you. I don't mean you. But
anyone else that would have set them off. That would have set them off if and anyone else. For me, I felt like,
been like it's an attack on the fans.
Yep, or I should be a chance to do it. I'm asking a simple question. In my eyes, I'm like, nope. I was being an annoyance. I annoyed him so much that he ended up speaking about me on Word Balloon as an example of one of the annoyances, and after that I decided, okay, if I'm going to talk to a creator, I need to do my research going into it. I'm not going to ask them a question assuming they're going to know it. I'm not going to pester them about it. I'm not going to be an ass about it. I'm going to be nice, polite, treat them like a human being, like anyone else.
Yep.
And actually, and if it's clear that they're not anywhere in there, I would ask them in a hypothetical question, not assuming they know the answer.
Right. And I like that. Whether it's on here or in the comment section or on any sort of social media, you tend to get out of that mindset that the person behind that screaming
is a human being.
Exactly. And I like that he brings them on because it humanizes them, right?
Very
Even
much
if
so.
you don't agree with everything that they say, it shows you that they have feelings. They have a lot of work that goes into something like that. And I really like I know it's a hot take here at this channel, but I like Kelly Sue DeConnick. She is cute. She is funny. She is extremely intelligent.
Oh,
and
she is. Now, granted,
knows what
that
she's
big
doing.
rant of hers, I'll be honest though, that rant of hers from a few years ago, I think part of the reason why it resonates so well is it was cringy. It was one of those where it wasn't just a don't buy my book. It was the whole rant where she's like, what the hell's wrong with you? And stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah. But that being said, though, that doesn't mean I hold it against her.
Right, exactly. And it also comes from a lot of people bothering her because I think she was at Captain Marvel at that time.
Which Bobby said that her stuff was was the better stuff.
Yeah, but people not liking that character, people bugging her because of it. Like even the other day when everybody was mad about Superman, even though the news didn't come out, they were bugging Tom Taylor about it. Why have we gotten to a point? It blows my mind.
It's entitlement brought on by people, other YouTubers in this community treating people like it's okay to go after these guys. They're the enemies. They're going to go down. They are ruining everything. Hate them. Get them. Without saying it. They're not even saying it, but you know that they're riling them up.
Sleepy Joe, hello. I can't wait for the next Marvel movie. I love Superman.
Two different things there.
And I totally respect that, Reese. I get it. Some people don't like her work. Some people don't like it. And I think that's what's so great about having a huge variety of books to choose from. Not only at DC, but you've got the amazing Image Comics. Image and Boom right now and AWA are putting out such a huge variety of books that it works really, really well.
Oh, yeah.
And you can have your more I guess political leaning books. Saga.
Yep.
That's
I'll do this.
massively political.
You have to remember this. Jeff Johns is the one that hired her to do Aquaman.
I know yesterday was it yesterday? A couple of days ago in my video I said people champion Jeff Johns and then turn around and say they're for the Snyder Call, even though the Snyder Call is what is bothering Jeff Johns. And then they're like, Jeff Johns is for the fans, but they don't realize that Jeff Johns wrote Superboy.
He attacked the toxic fans. He is going after the toxic fans.
Right. IDW, unfortunately, isn't. IDW is
yeah, but the fact, they're bringing him back to help fix a few things out. That's good. He's taking time out because he's too busy at Hollywood. I think that's part of the reason why he's only doing the 0 issue and only co-writing the rest. He's probably too busy.
Well, yeah, and I wish they could get him as. I mean, I'm hopeful with the new person.
He doesn't want any higher position back at the comics when he got what he wanted, which is to help bring these to the screen.
And I get that. I can't wait for the 4th of July next month. I know, right? That's so funny. Sleepy
Joe is just coming up with crap and was making up stuff.
Being goofy. But his name is Sleepy Joe, and he has a Biden picture. I seen something the other day from Biden. I literally laughed out loud. He called somebody a son of a bitch. I was like,
Yep, Tavia, he's not going to. That's a Williamson story. And Williamson, again, he's right up there with Jeff Johns. Him and Adams both.
Williamson?
Yeah, Williamson is very much like a Jeff Johns. Not perfect like how Jeff Johns can be. He still has his own issues, but he definitely has Jeff Johns' thinking, his sensibilities.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think so. I think I really like most of his stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm loving Incarnate and everything.
Writers also want to write different stories. Something if not original, then the
With a new
to it at least. Yeah, and I. It was funny. I was saying the other day in my video about both all of this outrage censoring stuff, and it's like people were like, "No, the right never censors." I'm like, they're not all the time. It's both sides. Quit playing.
No kidding. And oh geez, did you see my video on Mouse? Now, granted, I just found out. Okay, it's not actually being banned. It's just being taken out of the curriculum, which is not as bad, but still bad.
Yeah, it's
Oh, and don't get me started. Don't get me started on some people want to take Perch's words and twisting it.
Oh my God, I seen Bounding Into Comics say Perch said that DC Comics was screwed.
And same with EVS. He's saying, Perch and I are in agreement, and it's like, and you had this one guy saying, "No, you're not." He's like, "Yep, Perch and I are 100% agreed." Yeah, I talked to Perch. He said, I'm not going to bring him up directly. Just let him do it and ignore him. But it's like, I appreciate that for Perch. At the same time, though, that's going to just allow EVS to keep on skewing his stuff until people are saying, like, oh, like he's saying, DC's not dying, but they do need to get their shit together. Yep, Perch, I agree. DC's dying.
It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's wrap up. Make sure you guys check out Robert's channel. He just did a video about Mouse being taken from the curriculum. Ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah, the reasons are beyond stupid.
Yep, and I will have something out later today.
Yep, and next week we'll be we'll do this.
Yep, volume 3. We will see you guys next. Is there anything else you want to add before we go?
I'll hopefully having a new Pro Teaches Noobs. Trish is going to be on one of them coming up.
Oh yes.
Yep, not right away, but some point in the future you will.
Yep.
And but other than that, though, so far I had a poll out, so it looks like it's going to be me talking about Frank Miller's RoboCop work.
Awesome. All right, we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.